Hi, it's Rebecca Wiedemer from Golden Grove Global, bringing you this third video in our series in partnership with Rocky Mountain Food Partners and the American Culinary Federation, where we will hear from industry professionals on the topic, given the current COVID-19 situation, what would you have done to prepare? What are you doing now? And what are your plans after the restrictions are released?
Hi, I'm John Kimber. I'm Managing Director of Golden Grove Global in the United States. We are a food importer, as you can tell from my accent. I'm from down under, and we started this business a number of years ago, and we import products from all over the world, but one of our best products is the Murray River salt, which is used by restaurants, chefs, and foodies, and people who love a high quality, good, highly soluble, beautiful salt. We have done a lot of work around preparing this business, and we put a lot of time and effort into making sure that all of our processes, importing, the customs agents, the Food and Drug Administration, our people in Australia who have to do the packing, and all of those people, we put a lot of time and effort into making sure that we had a very good platform to work from. So in that sense, we were very well prepared, and it's an essential part of running any business to make sure that your back office, all your administration is in place, and that you're well ahead of the game on a daily basis in that regard. The second area where I think it's very important to prepare, one product is not enough. You've got to be involved. I know it's a lot more work, but you've got to have more than one distribution channel and probably more than one thing that you're doing. Now, I like to say that a rising tide lifts all boats, and the things you're doing have to complement each other. And if something goes wrong with one part of the business, you know that you've got something else that you can fall back onto. And many of our customers are chefs, restaurants, and distributors to those places. And we've had to do a lot of work helping them to understand what we've got. Our process is educational, and I think it's very, very important to keep in touch with your customers. Even though you may be down, pick up the phone and call them. Make sure they know you're alive and well, and that you can't wait to get back into business with them. That's a very important part of what we're doing now. And because we've all got a bit more time now, and we're not involved with the day-to-day activities of actually running our businesses, we do have more time to work on projects. Particularly now also, people are buying much, much more online. And this may be something that you guys need to be thinking about. What else can you do to diversify your businesses? One of our strategies has been to support our customers. So if you're a restaurant, we try to drive customers to your restaurant. And we do this in a number of ways. We do it with videos, we do it with emails, we do it personally with our own customers, and we try to go to these restaurants ourselves. So we take people there and we try to support our customers, particularly the manufacturers, people who are using our salt to produce chocolate, for example. We like to be able to tell them how we are able to help them sell more of their chocolate. Well, I'm a great student of history. I love to look at history, see what's happened in the past. And although we all think that we're living in a completely new era, we're not. There have been lots of things like this that have happened before. Look what happened after 1920, the 1920s, the boom that occurred there. Look what happened after many of the recessions that we've had. Things always get better, and I'm very optimistic. You have to be if you're in business, and you've got to think about your customers, and I'm going to be doing a lot more of keeping in touch with our customers. That's the number one thing that we all have to be doing. You know, we like to think that we do a lot of stuff on our own and that we're all responsible for our own lives. We are, of course, but I think everybody needs a friend and a mentor and somebody that can help them. And what we like to be able to think is that chefs, restaurants, distributors, suppliers, are kind of looking around at who else they can be friends with. And I mean that. It's not just a phrase. It really is something that's very important in business. Doesn't happen all the time, of course, but I think we have to be aware that we're not on this planet just for ourselves. You can always reach me at john@goldengrovglobal.com, and I'll repeat that at the end. But what we are hoping that you will do is be in touch with us, that you'll talk to us, that you'll take advantage of our video production, that you'll take advantage of our samples, that you'll take advantage of our connections and our emailing list, that if there's anything you want to do to grow your business, we are here to help. And I'm John at goldengrovglobal.com.
My name is Tom Stoner. I'm the owner of Spoon Soups and Salads in Fort Collins, Colorado. We've been in business 17 years. Prior to that, I'm a '69 graduate of Culinary Institute of America, Greenbrier Hotel apprenticeship, and pretty much have worked in world-class resort hotels, working my way up to be executive chef. The concept is everything made from scratch. We make 10 soups every day, our own focaccia bread, our own cookies, dressings, everything on the menu except for gluten-free bread. We have 6 locations that we've built over 17 years. And so it's been a good run. You know, we've expanded our menu over the years. My original concept was the best soup in the world, and just really focused on that. But customers wanted more, so we've expanded into lots of sandwiches and salads. We make our own cookies. We're all about local. You know, we buy as much local as we can during the seasons. Pretty simple concept, but it's just about quick service. The customer walks in, they will order and we'll make their salad right in front of them. They can watch their sandwiches being made. They can taste the soups. We have 10 different soups. So by the time they get to the end and pay, sandwiches are made. We use a Turbo Chef oven, so it's a hot sandwich. And so it's about speed and convenience and high quality food. We were already doing a lot of the things. Carry out was a big part of our business. We've developed our own online ordering system. We certainly use third-party delivery services. Probably the one thing that, knowing what we know now, would be curbside. We do feature it, of course, now, but perfecting it before all this started. I mean, how would any of us know that they're going to tell us to just vacate your restaurant? So that was probably the main thing. Our concept is built around carry out in a way. We do have seats in all of our restaurants, of course, but we do a large percentage of it in carry out. We have the online ordering and call-in orders and delivery. That keeps us pretty busy. We do allow the customers to walk in and place an order. That's very restricted, of course. So we have the social distancing and only allow 5 people in the restaurant at a time. So that's been working. And other than that, again, we've done some things to grow our business with social media. We've promoted with GoFundMe, trying to service folks in the community that have put a lot of effort into keeping us all going. So we've done a couple events with them. We've promoted quarts. We always have frozen quarts and quarts to go, but we've really promoted that for people that are staying at home. Family meals. We're selling gallons of soup instead of quarts. So we're just looking for every avenue to expand. We do catering, of course, and our catering menu has changed slightly. We're really promoting more box lunches and different types of box lunches so that we can still cater to an office and people can be separated. Certainly some things that we've done, we've restricted, we've cut back on our menu a little bit. So we're cutting back on some of the prep that's required coming out of the kitchen. We've cut back on our staff, of course. So we've cut our staff at least in half, if not more. So I think moving forward, we're going to continue to look at keeping our menu streamlined and not bringing back some of the items that were labor intensive. Look at what we can do to keep our labor costs down and just be as efficient as we can possibly be. What can we do that is going to help us go through the lean times we're going to be facing? It's going to take a while for this to pass, I believe. So we're preparing for that. We're not expecting to open the doors in a couple of months and think everything's going to be fine. So that's the best we can do. Wearing all of the masks and the gloves and the sanitizing and making sure our customers know that that's important to us, that they have confidence in us in doing that. And so that will, of course, will continue. We've explored how we're going to set up our dining rooms just to space things out. I think what helped us a lot was I have a banker that I've worked with for years. So as soon as this thing hit, I was talking to my banker. So we did get into the first wave of PPP loans because he was actually working on a Sunday trying to make sure everything was taken care of. And as soon as it was approved, the funds ran out. So I think that's important to have a lender that you know. And so that's always been important to me. Landlords, being in contact with them and communicating with them. We've done that immediately to make sure that we're talking through this and looking for opportunities to get through it together. It's not all one-sided. They're in the same boat as us. So working with them, working with our accountants and making sure that they understand what we're doing. So a lot of communication. Of course, well, our website is espoons.com. I am Tom at espoons.com. So all of the information is on there. Feel free to contact me any way that I can help you. We're on all this together so we can learn from each other.
Thanks for listening to our interviewees today. If you have any questions, you can reach out to the ACF directly or me, Rebecca at goldengrovglobal.com. Cheers.